Hello everybody, welcome back to FTL Mods. You'll immediately notice that Captain's Edition mod is on. That's because the ship that I'm using doesn't require it, but benefits from it. Which means it uses artillery. And Captain's Edition is the only one, well, only mod where I know artillery is available on all ships. Although I'm assuming that there's a mod out there that just gives artillery to ships, and Captain's Edition just incorporated it. Not entirely sure, but the weapon used by the artillery is also from Captain's Edition, so getting it is cool. So if you're not planning on using the artillery, you might as well just play without it. Seeing that you lost the benefit from having artillery means that you'll probably also want to get rid of the difficulty increase that Captain's Edition brings with itself. But anyway, moving on to our ship at hand, the Firestarter, created by yours truly. And no, that's not a person named yours truly, but I actually made this one myself. Except for the art that I once again just swiped. Yeah, the ship is made to create fires. As you can see from the weapons, the artillery will probably get, and it's probably not going to be a big surprise to what that is. No, it's not another fire beam. Well, actually it is, but it's not the same one that we start off with. So, gave this one sensors, because where's the fun in creating fires if you can't see them without spending a lot of money on it? Don't worry, they start on level 1, as you can see. But at least you can send a crew member out there to have a look at things. So I'll play on normal, easy. And did figure out what the second effect of Slug was. They sometimes allow you to buy off system scans. Well, system maps. Sure, this ship can't do too much to me anyway. I'll probably destroy it as we have no need for... Oh, there's crew on board, so we can actually burn them out here. I, however, do not know if killing the crew is enough to be a win here. Guess we'll find out. So, their hull repair is actually going to be their downfall. Just so they don't have a repair drone in there. And they do. So, we tried this recently. My repair drone on the Anomaly didn't want to go into rooms that were on fire, while his do. So what up with that? So slowly but surely we are taking their health down. Ooh, hit their repair, hit their hull repair. Not that that's gonna make any difference, but okay. I'm gonna have to go have a look at what the hell is going on there. I mean, I could take down their drone with the... Let's go take a look at what's going on. Oh, they got 2 of those. Well, they're almost dead though, so... You're still alive. See, I don't get that. Mine didn't go into fire. I also noticed that I don't know if it's the game or if it's the Captain's Edition itself that's cheating, but there's 2 different types of schematics for each type of weapon. So there's 2 for burst laser and 2 for... Well, I don't think it's all of them, but at least a whole lot of them. So you got like, let's say, burst MK2 for your ships, and you got a burst MK2 for the enemy ships. Difference being, the one for the enemy takes less power to use. So yeah, that would explain a lot of the times where I thought that things were impossible, because it would have taken more than 8 power to get the weapon setup that the enemy has going. Naughty, naughty, but can't really do too much about it. So that's all of our weapons online. The basic laser itself doesn't get used too often, or at least not when I'm playing with it. Oh yeah. What? All local human colonies have been punished for the Federation's transgression. Submit to processing. I'm not human. But if you want to board me, well, by all means. We've got a clone bay up, so it's actually not that bad. One thing I also figured out is this door and this door extremely handy. I didn't know it would vent out the rooms in an instant, and getting people out of your shield and or a weapons room immediately is pretty darn good. We'll get the fire beam started on the next volley here. And we all know how good mantis are at taking care of fires. Not good. They got that NG, but even he isn't capable of taking down everything. So, for those not knowing yet, chance of setting a room on fire with fire beams is based on when it hits a tile, not an entire room. So the more tiles you can hit on a single room, the better your chances of setting it on fire. Or creating more than one fire. Oh, did I just fire the basic laser? That's a shame. So you're suiciding onto my ship. That's entirely your choice. Yes, burn in the fire. So you could probably see the appeal of the ship right now. Setting things on fire, burning your enemies to a crisp. It does something to a man. Or to a person. I don't judge. I really don't. Make no mistakes though, the ship doesn't scale to it in the late game. You'll probably want to go and replace that fire beam with something else if you have the option to. Take a small one-man shuttlecraft. Contact the shuttle and invite the captain to join your crew. Alright, you can be weapons. Get those weapons charged up a little bit quicker. We've got all of our weapons now, so yeah, we're gonna loot. And he's out immediately running. Another thing I found out is that the Ion Stunner and the basic laser have the exact same charge time, so you can basically auto-fire and set and forget if you really want to do that. What? Thought I had a shield there. No. Sure, we'll probably be able to sell that off for a decent amount of scrap, more than we'll probably get for destroying the ship or taking out the crew even. Plus it speeds this up a little bit, because the ship, as you probably noticed already, isn't really the quickest one in taking care of their enemies. They're more of the watch and let them burn type of dudes. But these have missile launchers. One thing I did notice again, and it could be just because you notice the bad things more than the good things. While I was doing test runs, I came across a lot, and I do mean a lot, more ships that had rockmen on them. So at some point you really got to start thinking that the game knows your strategy and tries to counter it to the best of its intentions. But, you know, you can't say those things because it will make you look like you're paranoid and all of that other stuff, so. Alright, why don't you go repair that, and why don't you help him? We'll go have a look at the Inferno down there, see what's going on with that. So the good thing is the Ion Stunner can help you to keep enemies into Stunned rooms. Well, rooms that are on fire, not stunned rooms. That would be ridiculous. So yeah, a lot of Rockman, a lot more NGs. I don't know what's up with it. There you go. I think I'm just gonna shoot this one. Accept and open fire, and there we go. Double the rewards. Courtesy of Slug Gel. Went with a slug ship because those are notorious for being dicks. It's true. Can't say it isn't. Alright, let's get you into that again, because we probably want to get this weapons thing sorted out as soon as possible. There we go. Try and get those synced up now. Before the fire consumes you all. Like this. Let's go have a look at that with... Well, I would send you in, but you're probably not going to get there pretty quick. Accept, open fire. Now we can go have a look. Hey, what's up? Ooh, that doesn't look too good. Let me help you. There we go. At least it should keep you toasty. Well, that piling room isn't going to help you out for too much longer, because I think I might actually destroy the ship rather than kill the crew. That's fine too. They're dead, and I get 2 rewards out of it. Repair armor. Probably want to sell that off quick. Is there a store nearby? No, there's not, so we'll be stuck with it for a little bit at least. Not a big fan of the repair arm. Although I do think it doesn't activate if you're at full hull. It makes it a little better, but still. Ugh. An honorable agreement. You do know you're on a slug ship, right? Honorable is something that's not really in a slug's vocabulary. Now, how many jumps do I have before this beacon gets taken over? If I jump here, then they'll be here. If I jump here, then they'll be here. And I'll jump here, and they'll be here. Okay. So I can't do all of these. I've got slugs, which should help me. Woolsey. You can be shield person. In case you're wondering, yes, the ship is complete. It has its gibs and cloaking animations, and everything is fine. A bit cramped though, so for those who actually are awake, one ship system has been made unavailable just to make room for the artillery. And that's the backup battery. So yeah, to all of you who love backup batteries, sorry, but you won't be using it on this one. Might as well shoot it, right? I don't think it's gonna matter too much. And I have seen fire destroy one bar of things. Yeah, against auto ships you're a bit under-equipped, so getting another weapon in extra wouldn't be the worst idea. But at least you aren't powerless against them, unlike some other ships out there. So yeah, game knows you're bad against, well, not bad, but weaker against auto ships, and then that's what you'll get. But at least you'll get to see the nice a fire and forget type thing you can get with this ship. And now I practically won't have to do anything. I'll probably have to switch target every once in a while, but the two weapons will remain synced up nicely. Kind of like the red tail of the Cap's Edition had with the two auto lasers and the normal basic laser. Although that went a little beyond me as well, because you had the two shots from the auto lasers, and on the second volley you had the two shots from the auto laser plus the basic laser, then the two auto shots again. Cool stuff, but yeah. Not really my thing. So yeah, here we sit and wait. 4 more shots, which would end up in, I think, 20 more seconds. I think it's 1 shot every 5. No, that's auto laser territory, I believe. So like 7 seconds? 8. Should have a look at the whole data thingamajig. Well, we're almost done anyway, so I suppose I could just look at the timer of the recording, but oh great, now it's gonna get away. Yep. Oh my god. How did that happen? Well, at least I'm not gonna blow up. Sure. Oh great, now we got one of these again. I'm telling you, man, if once the game knows your weakness, it's exploiting it as good as it can. Damn you, game. So this one's probably gonna try and run as well. Yep, there it goes. Of course we'll miss, because that's normal. Our next shot will probably cloak through. Yep. See? That's what I mean with the game just tries to... I'll try to... See? Miss, 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 resist. How? I got nothing to say anymore about that. That's just a big middle finger from the game itself, telling you to shove off. Well, I think we'll be able to take care of this one, though. Oh, let's have a little go and take a look at the damage. Not bad. Yeah, it's going quite well. Stunning them while they're on fire will definitely help to, one, let the fire spread. It's the basic laser that went offline, I can live with that. Just make sure this entire thing is on fire, that's all I need from you. They'll probably run to, well, one of them will run to, oh, there we go. Okay. That's the good stuff right there. That's what we want. So is this then one of the real heavy asteroids or just a normal one? Either way, we'll probably want to try and just kill the ship instead of setting it on fire, because I really don't want to deal with this more than I would absolutely have to. Because that missile, yep, there it is. Well, that missile is pretty much gone now. Let's see what I actually set on fire there. Yeah, I don't really see them recovering from this thing. And killing the ship, killing the crew is probably no longer possible because there's way too much system that hasn't been damaged yet, and yeah, there's asteroids. Well, at least repair arm's doing some stuff, but we'll probably set it off right here. Sure, we'll sell off the seeds as well. Two scrap shorts for artillery. Ion flak doing up to 3 ion damage. That's not good, man. 3 ion damage for 3 power. That's pretty darn bad. I don't think I'll be getting back to the store either. Although it could be possible if I get some scrap here and I can get the artillery. And you can see what that thing does. Okay, but if you're going at it like that, then forget all about it then. I guess nothing here either. Can we get back to the store? Yes, we can, and we will to get the artillery in. Because this is a showcase, not a beat the game with this thing. Although I would like to beat it, but... So yeah, backup battery, don't bother, you can't get it. I've accidentally clicked it once and wasn't a good thing. So... I wouldn't mind getting the fuel recycler, but... we don't have the money for it. You couldn't have given us 3 more scrap, huh? Ah well. Anyway, auto ship? No, not an auto ship. So you will be able to see what the artillery is capable of here. And seeing that we are probably completely fine here, I can actually just show you what the artillery does here. Yeah, because that thing isn't going to pierce one shield, and they can't lower my shields completely. Alright, artillery, go. Whenever you have the option to. So it's on level 1 now, which means it has a larger cooldown than the original weapon has. There you go. A fire beam that pierces all shields, but is only 1 or 2 pixels wide. So it can only set fire to 1 tile, but it's good at doing just that. So let's rake it across and see what we can do here. That's pretty darn good. Of course there's an NG again, so it will be tempered a little bit by it, but you can fire pretty often. And with the artillery combined with it, then yeah, the NG will have a rough day ahead of his. Can I get that? Yep. Burn, you NG, burn. I said burn, NG, burn. There we go. That feels good. That's the way to the exit then. Okay, we'll get some more stuff here. Maybe a weapon even, because we could use it. Bow beam flail takes 3 power. And I can't buy it anyway. Bow beam. It's not that good. I don't think I'll be able to get the flail beam in. Although, Choices, choices, choices. Like I said, the fire beam itself will lose a lot of its punch in a late game, so getting the flail up might not be the worst. Screw it. We'll upgrade this bad boy and try to survive without it. 37 scrap, that's quite steep. Then again, it is for level 3, so... Alright. Probably want to do it like this, huh? This thing can pierce 2 shields anyway, and this thing can pierce all of my shields, so... Come on, artillery! There we go. Did that just start firing 2 rooms, or was... Fire focus beam might be worth more than I considered. I'll have to look at the episode at the end to see what happened there. That's a good thing for you guys. You can just go back straight away while I have to finish the recording first. Now just keep those dudes stunned in that fire trap there. And everything will be fine, because they're probably going to start running 2 engines now. Except for this guy who really is committed to saving shields. Because they only want to deploy 1 crew member per room, and that's more often than not what ends up killing a crew member on their ship. I don't know. It's their choice. Can't really... nebula followed by another nebula. Cool. That means you can go on sensors and the engine. No, I'm gonna put you on shields and keep the engine on sensors so I can move the engine around when I need repairs done quickly. Besides, it's a red shirt, it'll probably not be around for too long. Yeah, that's grand. Alright, last bit of fuel and we're stuck in a nebula. See, needed that fuel recycler, man. Or this wouldn't have happened. Only the Zoltan can give me fuel, so let's talk with Nenji. It doesn't do anything. Alright. And here we sit and wait. Alright. Got helped first time around. That doesn't happen too often. And of course, Nebula means there's a freaking auto ship on every single turn. No slug ships or anything else. Just auto ships. And that thing will pierce 1 shield bubble, so yeah, we're set to take some more damage. See? The game knows, man. The game knows. So it'll probably soon try and get away as well. Because, you know, that's how it's supposed to work. Sure, he doesn't miss, but everything I do is either resist... Oh, great plasma storm, yeah. Probably should power oxygen, because we'll be here for a little bit. I thought the titanium system casing only give you like a 15% to negate system damage. And again, I don't know what kind of a person sleeper is. And you could have just given it 3 of those, because I know they stack up. Or I'm just always getting the bad end of the draw here and landing in that 15%. Alright, so he's not running for a change. But our nebulars mean that our sensors are bunged up. For once, I also do not see an NG or Rockman on board. Autofire doesn't need to be on for this one then, although you will be auto-firing. So it seems like I did not cause a fire in Shields room. We'll have to do something about that real quick. There we go. Yep, there goes their shield. I think the Mantis died. Look, Mantis is alive. I just stunned him on a bad moment. So his weapons can't do anything to me, which means fire it up. There we go. Federation contraband. Maybe we can set it off straight away. It wouldn't be too bad if I could do that. Yeah, we'll sell it. Sell the contraband. Buy a Burt laser. Yeah, it's only 2 shots, so it isn't the best one out there, but could be doing worse. Okay, moving on. So I'll try and use the fire beam for as long as I can, but eventually I'm gonna get rid of it and just go on artillery for fire purposes. Was a big investment, could have gotten cloaking for that price, but why make a ship based on creating fires if you're merely gonna get rid of it, right? And again, look at how my strategy was with the Rock A. Just try and get rid of the missile weapons for other things as soon as possible. Shields should be on fire. He doesn't have any other weapons, so this is okay. Once again, we can't see what the hell is going on out there. And I know my oxygen's down. I'll keep it down until I can get rid of the ion stunner. It doesn't look like they're getting shields back, so let's get our breath back. Alright, so once again we can't see jack about what's going on. Let's just blame that on being in nebulas again. Although you can't see the enemy crew squirm. I think that one's pissing his pants right about now. And he should be dead. And he is. Alright, you can be doorman. What do we get over here? Nothing. Alright, one more power. And we can do this. Factoria, so is that one... Could be a rock sector that's making stuff, or a slug world? I don't know. We'll see it now. Bustling with industrial activity at some point now. Most of the gigantic production plants lay in this repair and leak hazardous substance. Yeah. Yeah, well, the nebula isn't that bad. Probably won't go in it because it's usually all acid, but let's see. That's the annoying one, I think. I hope it's not the fiery one, but it's the fire one. And there goes sensors again. Well, other than that, you can't really do too much. Except for being, once again, an annoying little thing. So yeah, you just saw the artillery fire. It didn't cause any fires, because like most fire weapons, it has a chance to ignite fires, not a guarantee. But this will do nicely, I would say. Yep, cause a fire on every single tile it landed on. Alright. Shot down the annoying drone. That's good. Yeah, knew that was gonna happen. Doesn't matter though. We finally properly get to see the fire in action. Alright, more crew. Don't know what we can do because we can't really man artillery. Strangely enough, there was an option to have medbay get manned. I don't know what's up with that. I don't really want to know either. Heal quicker or something. I don't know. Could upgrade weapons again, but I think I'll try and get cloaking in or something. You know, for survivaling purposes. Survivaling purposes. All right. Yeah, that's probably a word, isn't it? So these are fun ships to set on fire because you can hit a lot of rooms with one pass. Although if you really want to get things on fire, you're probably best not to. The artillery is helping out quite nicely though. And the fact that they prioritize shields means that the ion stunner can really do its thing. The moment something happens to those shield rooms, they're running like a fly on a piece of you know what. Again, artillery proved useless there. Then again, all the rest is on fire, so that's cool. So usually once you start having the upper hand, it's just a race on, is the ship going to get destroyed by system damage, or is the ship going to lose because of the crew getting burned out? It's usually a race between the two. Once you get the upper hand with this ship, it's just sit back and try not to laugh all the way while your enemy is suffering in the fires of hell itself. So yeah, once you get the oxygen down, it's either the fire gets them or the lack of air will get them. Another great benefit of this ship, wouldn't you say so? Okay, let's see what we have here. This could be bad. Yeah, not too pleased on this one. Let me guess, he's gonna resent. What did I took down that one? Well, should keep. Don't auto fire. Oh, the ion still didn't auto fire. Now it's good. It's good. It's good. Sorry, it's good. All right. Cool. Now we can take out the piloting. Or at least try to. Brilliantly. Good thing about that burst laser up, or we would have been relying on asteroids to do damage. While the weapon strays, the enemy ship briefly passes in front of the system's sun. For a split second appears as a majestically illuminated shadow in front of the giant star, a brief image of beauty during the cruel carnage of ship-to-ship combat. Back to fighting. Oh, nope, we're done. Alright. Let's get the NG to repair our clone bay. We haven't used it yet, but can't really have it down. Should we do need it at some point. Store, come on, cloaking. Cloaking. Alright, good. So we got one system slot over. Don't know what I'm gonna use it on. Oh, great. Smack dab in the middle of my ship. Yeah. Well, go in there and stop them from destroying my cloak. I kind of need it. Alright, we've got our cologne. Oh, and they got dirty weapons as well. Okay. Well then. We'll put them out of auction as well. Here comes the missile. And there it goes. Yeah, you're not coming back into those rooms until this fight's done, right? Well, we got a clone bay. Why is there no air in my doors room? I didn't open those doors. Didn't start a fire in that one. The fire needs to spread a lot quicker if I want to get out of here without having to resort to massive cloning sprees. Well, sure, you can send crew over. That's if that's your jam, then you're not going anywhere, and I think I'm just gonna kill you outright. Come on. Come on, burst laser. Come on, burst laser. Go, burst laser. Oop. There we go. Whew. And 9% oxygen left to spare. Which isn't a lot. Not at all. Right, doors. That thing. That thing. Save the layout. And that's okay. Got a bunch of time left. So might as well go visit another store, maybe pick up another weapon, don't know. Repair arm, no. Titanium system casing, 25. Ah, okay, I thought it was 15-ish. Alright then. Air's pouring back into the ship nicely. Always with the running away, isn't it? It's one thing that they run when you're out of fuel to avoid being in a stalemate. Sure. I have nothing to say about that. That's all on you, but I mean, imagine this in, should it be real life? You're a rebel ship, and you come across the ship you're looking for that long. You finally found it, and what do you do? Oh no, let's run. I mean, sure, they're doing it to send out the coordinates to where I am. I mean, you can just send them a text or something. I don't know. That's my whole ordeal on the situation. Oh, we had spark of fire and shields. As the ion stunner doing its work. And doing great work indeed. Give me a second here because it's gonna get loud, so I'm gonna pause it for a bit. Alright. Time to... If I jump here, it'll be here, and then, yeah, then I'll get hit by the rebels. So I can go here and then to the exit. Okay. Seems like a job for basic laser instead of fire beam. So are we safe here? No, we are definitely not. Which means we will start things off by missing every single shot. So yeah, that's a grand total of 4 shots that just didn't do anything. So this is an untouchable ship, it seems. And that one hits everything. Well, let's try and change that up a bit. We got some time until that thing comes online, and in theory it shouldn't do more than... Can we just, I don't know, hit it? And the bad thing is I'm fairly sure that it'll have more than one... Ah, there we go. I wasn't gonna say that it's probably had more than one power in its piloting, and it did. Alright, next up are shields then. The artillery is pretty useless now, but we got nothing else to put the power in, so... Captain, you exceed the operation limit of our current system configuration if you don't allow bang, blah blah blah, fire alarm. Five hull points, nice. Get our fire beam back up. So yeah, some flak wouldn't be the worst to get on this ship. Sure, yeah. You're not running, you got a triple. Jeez, you're strong, aren't you? Well, we'll get this thing auto firing again as we usually end up doing. And we'll fire this one on shields as well. Well, we got one miss. Didn't want to cloak there because I'm too stupid to push the button. Which means I didn't want to cloak, I just didn't. Fire beam is ready. Let's make it do some good. So we're facing a Rockman again, which means setting fire to the oxygen would be pretty swell as well. Again, didn't cloak, should really start doing that. So, since he has the hull repair, I'm not too afraid of shooting at it to make the fight a little easier on me. Parts of your salvo crushes into the enemy's rear section, resulting in a small explosion that scatters hull panels in all directions, then the ship goes down. The opponent's reaction must be quite outdated or not well shielded. The craft suffers from an all-out power failure. He's still shooting at me though, so don't know what's up with that. Keeping him stunned so he can't get that fire taken care of. And we'll set fire to some more stuff. Eventually he's going to move on to the oxygen, I think, once the air runs out there. But we'll keep him locked down pretty nicely for the time being. So if they can't repair any of their systems, then we will be okay here. So yeah, he's probably about ready to start going to oxygen now. Yep, there he goes. He's too late though. Way too late. I can stun him now, but it's not really that important anymore. Cool. Gigantic amount of scrap, which that could be an NG sector, which would be a good place to find a store that has weapons. But that'll be for next episode. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you're still enjoying the series. If you show support by commenting, liking, and or subbing, feel free to click the link in the description to try the ship out for yourselves, knowing full well that you need Captain's Edition if you want your artillery going, and that the backup battery is just not available on this one. See you guys on next episode. Bye everyone.